Welcome to J&R Music and Computer World in New York City. Brad Hamilton with an opportunity over the past couple weeks to spend some quality time with this little masterpiece right here. It's the Canon PowerShot G10, and they call it the PowerShot because it really is portable and powerful at the same time. Guess how many megapixels in this camera? Something this small. Wrong. 14.7 megapixels, and we all know what that means. No matter what you're shooting, no matter how big you're blowing it up, no matter what you're viewing it on, these pictures are going to rock. It's got a great zoom on it. This is actually a 5x optical zoom. It's got a wide angle lens. It's a 28 millimeter. Good multi-purpose lens no matter what you're shooting. It's a building, you're shooting your family, the pets, everything's taken care of by a lens like this. Turn it around and show you the nice bright 3-inch LCD screen. Plus you have the viewfinder, so if you're outside and the screen's washed out, you can still get a great picture by taking a peek inside the viewfinder. Optical image stabilization. How important is that these days? Because right now, I hand this camera to somebody that's never taken a picture before, and no matter how much you shake, no matter how much subject moves, you've got a stable picture. Also, face detection. This is brilliant. Normally, you take a picture, and if your subject is not in the center, they're not necessarily clean. They're not necessarily in focus. Well, with this, it goes and looks for the eyes and the nose. So, no matter who you're shooting and no matter where they are, you've got them in the shot and they're nice and tight. 30 frames per second in the movie mode, which means now you have a video camera as well. So you've got videos and still all in one inside the Canon PowerShot G10. Let me walk you through some of the features. Let's start on the top of the camera with the exposure control, okay? Here it is, a manual wheel. You don't have to mess around with any menus or any sort of touchscreens. The wheel for the exposure is right on the top. So whether you really want to open it up or darken it or brighten the shot, it's right here and it's easy to get to. It all has a shoe, so if you want to add an additional flash, even though that you have a flash built in, the shoe is right on top. Check it out. Look at all of these different settings we have here. From standard to stitch assist, which is really cool for basically making a panoramic shot. Say you're at the Grand Canyon. One shot to the left, rotate to the right, it will seam them together for one large picture. Along, there's a color accent, you've got auto modes, you've got a program mode, there's a shutter speed setting, aperture priority, you have manual, custom, and it goes back again. Lots of different ways to take lots of different pictures. Now you can see I've already set the Canon PowerShot to the scene mode, and what we can do is scroll through the menu here to adapt to every different type of photo shoot. There's sports, there's a night snapshot, there's kids and pets. We all know how tough it is to get kids and pets to stand still. There's indoor, there's sunset, foliage, snow, the beach, fireworks, an aquarium, underwater, and then you can mess with your ISO as well as your color accent and your color swap. Lots of different ways to shoot lots of different pictures. And keep in mind that you've got a built-in flash, you've got a shoe here if you'd like to add a flash, the 3-inch LCD screen, and a viewfinder in case you're outside and it's all washed out. There is so much packed into this tiny little camera. That's why they call it a PowerShot. To one for yourself, call 1-800-806-1115 or visit jr.com.